Hi friends, it's Camilo back here. I want to talk about kind of two different styles of videos I shoot. And it's not really styles, it's not stylistic, kind of is, but it's more two different ways to approach video.
Come on with me if you talk about cool. Everybody follow me. We don't have the biggest cooler in the world, but you'll find out.
So I call it, there's kind of the pro commercial, pro video, and then there's the casual pro video. And you're like, what the hell do those mean? So I'm going to explain them. The pro video is when we go in with a script, a shot list, when we go in mind with building an ad, creating an ad with a specific feeling, a very specific message, and we want it to be kind of a more professional level production, a higher quality. And these are usually, we build these for commercials that may last a quarter, maybe aired on broadcast, maybe on internet, YouTube, whatever. With these videos, these campaigns, so to speak, that are kind of tied in with this overall effort and this overall message that the company is trying to deliver.
It's fun to try to figure out what people want, and it's very satisfying when you hit it, they come back and tell you how much they enjoy the product.
One should support the food, be a condiment food.
My name is Phil. I started in August of 2006.
I love this kind of production, but it can, quickly that price for those productions can kind of be higher than what a typical small business is willing or able to pay for that constant content. So then what I do is have more of a casual video, and I call it casual pro video, but it's pretty simple. And so in this video, I want to kind of give you an example of that. I have a local liquor store named PJ's. They're a great client. They've been with me for about 3 years. And on social media, their videos are so, people look forward to new videos, and they have developed quite this following that the owners and the people that star in the videos are almost like little mini celebrities in their store. They constantly tell me about when people walk in and automatically know them and are like, hey Paul, hey Phil, and know who they are. And it's kind of fun. It's fun shooting those kind of spots. So with them, we do the kind of the two different spots, and I'll give you kind of an example first of the pro spot. This is just a very, building trust, getting to know the store, getting to know the client and the services in a campaign spot. So I'll let you watch that.
Longmont has a great sense of community. There's a great local spirit here. It reflects in our customers here at PJ's. Well, they're like your best friends. They're like family. You can have a conversation about anything with our local and loyal patrons. Well, we offer everyday low prices, give people great product at a great price. I think just our customer service kind of goes hand in hand with that. We help the customer pick that out, take it up front, carry it out. It's all part of our in and out service. Hi, I'm Christopher. Come on down to PJ's. And we have a great selection of wine, spirit, and beer every day.
What do you see? Very specific shots. I had some extra talent there. The interview style, very engaging, emotional. Just a fun piece. But that ran as an ad, an actual campaign on Facebook and Google, and was part of an overall campaign to get people to know the store and get people to shop at the store. On the flip side, we do these pro casual shoots where I'll go in, I'll bring one light, I'll bring my camera, I'll bring my mics, and we'll basically just shoot. And then before we start shooting, we'll, I'll grab the guys and we'll kind of come up with what the key products that they want to talk about, and then we'll just go shoot. And it's very informal, but we don't script it, we don't do much of anything. I literally grab my B-roll in that moment. I'll grab some shots of the product that they're showing off, and then, we'll come out of those with, 8 pieces of good content that we can spread out for the next, 10, 12 weeks on social media, and that kind of builds this rhythm of every week their customers are looking forward to a great video. I'm going to give you a couple of examples of those right now.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mike, and I'm here in our liquor department standing next to our wall of bourbon. And I want to tell you about a whiskey that we came upon last, about a year and a half ago. It's John Wayne's whiskey, the Duke. It's crafted from his personal notes on recipes dating back to the 60s and 70s. And I have to tell you, this bourbon has really been a pleasant surprise for me, as well as in our store, and for the many customers who have tried it and come back to buy it. Now you're going to say, oh, John Wayne, what does he know other than horses and trail dust and army tanks and things like that? But this bourbon is really well made. It's 75% corn, 13% rye, and I believe the rest is wheat. It's got a little bit of a caramel finish to it. It's got a campfire smoky overtone that you can pick up. So just imagine you're sitting around a campfire with John Wayne on a trail drive, and you're pouring a glass of bourbon into a tin cup around the campfire. That's exactly what I think about when I try this, and believe me, I'm a big fan of this bourbon. We just had Veterans Day a few days ago, and John Wayne always reminds me of celebrating veterans and what they've done for our country, and one of John Wayne's famous quotes was, "Courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway." So with that in mind, pick up a bottle of the Duke Bourbon. Or if you got a favorite veteran you want to give a gift to, Christmas is coming up, this would be perfect, especially if they're a John Wayne fan and they love all his great movies. You know, it would be a good thing to do. And besides that, it's good. And you'll enjoy it. It's priced great here at PJ's, under $40. And it packs a punch just like the Duke. So come on down, give it a try. We'll see you next time. Saddle up, partner.
Here's a great bottle of wine from a great California winemaker, Randy Dunn. This is a Washington Cabernet. This is part of the Long Shadows Collective. He makes the Cabernet. And an interesting story about Randy Dunn. Back in 91, 92, two guys I worked with came up to me and said, "Hey, we're going to buy some Dunn on a pre-buy. It was in the spring. It's going to come out. We'll get the wine in the fall. Do you want to buy it?" And I wasn't in this business yet. I was a trader on Wall Street. And I said, "Sure, I'll split, go in thirds with it." So we each bought a third. In July, one of the guys came up to me and said, "I'm having a kid. Would you buy my third?" And I said, "Sure, I'll buy your third." So then now I own 2/3 of the wine coming in. And at the time, I'd never had Dunn. And Dunn makes Napa Valley Cab, and he makes a Howell Mountain Cab. And we were buying it all. And then the other partner comes in late August and goes, geez, I really can't afford that wine. Do you want mine? So I said, "Sure, I'll take yours." So now I own the whole thing. So I call up Dunn Vineyards in California, and this guy answers it. And I said, "Hey, I need to change up the address for the delivery." And I told him that, I'd split it 3 ways with guys, and I end up buying the whole thing. And the guy says, "No problem," really deep, gruff voice, "No problem, I'll take care of it." So about a month and a half later, the wine comes in. And it was 3 cases of wine, plus another box. And I open the other box, and there's 2 Magnums, one of 90 Howell Mountain and one of 90 Napa Cab. We didn't order those. So I called up Dunn, and I said, "Hey," I got a woman this time that answered the phone. I said, "Hey, I talked to a gentleman back about a month and a half ago, switched the address, da-da-da-da." She goes, "Oh, yeah, we know that. Let me get the guy on the phone." She didn't tell me who it was. So I said, "Okay." So this guy gets on the phone, the gruff voice again, and it's like, "This is Randy, what's up?" I said, "Is this Randy from Dunn Vineyards?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, hey, you stood up for my wine. You enjoy those magnums. They're on me. Click. That was the end of the phone call. And believe me, I enjoyed those magnums. That being said, he got picked and has made a fantastic Cabernet in Washington. And if you like California Cabernet with a slightly richer characteristic to it, come buy this wine. It's $59.99. It's fantastic. We won't have a lot of it. He's one of the top producers in my book, and not because he gave me 2 magnums, but he really produces fantastic old school wine. And he's done the same thing in Washington. And like I said, if you get a chance and you're looking for a great bottle of Cabernet, come by Feather, made by Randy Dunn.
So you can see it's different. It's not, things aren't perfectly in focus, not everything's greatly lit, the ambient noise of whatever is there. You hear people coming in and out, sometimes you see customers walking through. We get interrupted with customers, but it's all part of the fun. It's all part of what we're trying to get, because ultimately they just want the content to go on their social media so people get to know them and their brand.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, what's up, Super?
Spring is coming up, and rosé season is upon us, even though it's year-round.
Sure.
And I think as customers come up and talk to us about rosés, what are some things we can say about it? What should we recommend in terms of the kinds of rosés? And
their audience is local. I mean, it's our town and the surrounding communities. It's not a huge audience, but it's enough for them to have developed this relationship with their community, almost like a YouTuber would, or someone like that would, but at a smaller scale. And it works really, really well. And this kind of casual, it allows you with your clients to build kind of that content bucket that they can use at any time and have and release these pieces and have some great content to show. And then it keeps you engaged, keeps you, working with them and having fun. And we have crazy ideas or goofy ideas that come up. We can try them during these casual shoots. And the casual shoot in maybe 3 hours, I'll go in and shoot for 3 hours. Super, super informal, super, super light. And I do it with restaurants too. All my restaurant clients, we do the main kind of commercial, 2 or 3 commercials that are, quarterly driven, that are part of a marketing plan. But then we also do things that are specials on the menu in this casual format. Casual videos that just kind of show people what's going on, especially if there's events or something that they want to showcase. I know in my city, not many people are doing this. I've seen a couple other businesses kind of pick up and try to do their own videos. And it's just adds part of what it is, and part of the benefit of the business. So just some examples. I thought you would enjoy them. If you have any questions about shooting these kind of videos or how I approach my clients on this, let me know in the comments, and talk to you soon.